All right, let's try this angle. You know what I noticed? I feel like I'm pulling out a Lowe's, but I feel like I need to apologize to everybody who watches this thing, because as I'm going back and I'm, looking over this stuff. Okay, pal. Really, looking over this stuff. I want to tell you that my double chin is so big that I can hardly believe it. And you know what? No one, I repeat, no one. Hey, pal, how you doing? No one should be witness to that. I mean, look at this thing. I mean, God, freaking awful. So I know Gelman and all the producers over at Live with Renick are watching this, and they're saying, Jesus, this guy is fat. And you know what? I mean, with that freaking double chin, I would have to probably say you're right. I mean, I'm like, not... This advertisers will run away when they say that dude's double chin is so big that it's almost covering his chest. So I'm just going to apologize right now and just say I'm sorry for sharing this massive double chin with you. I'm going to work on it, and I'm going to try to get better, okay? It's just a one day at a time kind of thing, and yeah, all right. So let's talk about next steps. So I had an opportunity. I would like to thank Lisa for reaching out to me and letting me know that she'd connected with my friend Kyle Dunnigan. Now, if you've been watching these videos, you know that when I was at the Dulles International Airport, I did a video in the Family Pooper. And I called out my boy Kyle Dunnigan, who I went to school with. And it turns out that he was auditioning for a show that my friend is a casting director on. How the frick does that happen? Just love that. It's such a great story. I mean, if it just ends there, that would still be awesome. All right, so it turns out that they both sat down and they watched the video, and they both laughed really hard, which is great, and I'm glad that they did. But then they're just like, yeah, I can't, I don't know what I can do. I mean, I can't call Howard and tell Howard, you should interview this guy, because that's just not how the world works. So, yeah, but we're not stopping there. I'm not stopping there. We're going to forge ahead. We're going to push through the other side. And guys, we're going to go for it. I'm not stopping until we say no. So, a couple other things. It looks like the tactics that ABC are going to be leveraging here in order to replace Michael are try to find a star. Like a diverse star. So like Mario Lopez. Guys, this dude was on Saved by the Bell. No one in the United States of America wants to hear anything that Mario Lopez has to say. Okay, I'm just going to call it out. I'm going to say it the way that it is. He's a loser. Sorry. I just got to call a spade a spade. Then Jimmy Kimmel, who cares what it is? Yeah, I think that he could actually fill the shoes really nicely, but there's a disadvantage of asking somebody like Jimmy Kimmel to come host a show. If he does really well and kills it, he's got his own show. So I don't think he's going to, break his current show to go work with Kelly. Kelly needs to realize that she's just not that important, okay? And this isn't about her. Then, oh yeah, you know what? We'll get Cedric the Entertainer, the former host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, to come and host. I mean, listen, guys, what made Live with Michael so awesome was that Michael was just your average guy. He was a football player. By the way, a 2-time Super Bowl football player. Actually, you know what? I take that back. One time. I think it was one time. I should actually know that. I don't know that. That's embarrassing. I'm just going to apologize for that too. God, I'm sorry. Jesus. So in any event, they organically built the audience that they have today. They are running around completely terrified, thinking that if I can find a star to fill the void that Michael is leaving and not lose the audience, I'll be good. Guys, I mean, seriously, my 5-year-old can think through a strategy better than that. Listen, in order for you to exceed where you are today with what you have with regards to Michael's leaving on Friday the 13th. What a send-off. Hey, buddy, we're glad you've been with us for 4 years. You know, good luck going over to GMA. Get out of here Friday the 13th. If that doesn't tell you where that show is going to go without my help, I mean, they're going to need my help. I'm prepared to give it to them. I'm prepared to work on a consultant basis. You know, once I lose this fat chin, God, makes me sick. So, in any event, the strategy that ABC is putting in place to fill the void that Michael Strahan is leaving is going to fail. It's going to backfire. Nobody wants to see any stars. No one wants to see Mario Lopez. No one wants to see Anderson Cooper. I'm sorry, Anderson. You know, look, you got your own show. Andy Cohen, maybe. But Middle America doesn't really care about Andy Cohen. I just got to be honest with you. I'm going to say it out there. Sorry. I mean, if it's not me, okay, and it may not be me. I'm not asking for the job. I'm asking for an opportunity to interview for the job. Maybe it's some other guy. I mean, I don't think they'll have 2 girls. I think it would be just awful if Regis came back. I mean, didn't he have a stroke or something? I don't know. I hope he didn't. But no one wants to see him. We were tired of Regis. They need the Morris in there, guys. They do. All right. So that's the mission. We got to forge ahead. We got to buckle down. We got to make this happen. We got to get in front of the right people. I'm almost inclined to kind of give them a long leash. You know, like let them zip it out there for a little while so that they can confirm that their strategy stinks. You know, it's almost like they need to stink before they realize the potential that the Morris can bring to the table, which is a whole new diverse audience. I mean, listen, I'm white, I'm American, I'm Anglo, diverse. I fall within the diverse crowd, okay? I don't speak Spanish, any of that stuff. But whatever. It's not important. Being genuine, being who you are, is the most important thing ever. Even if you're not on the show. And you know what? I think I would be able, just one more thought. I think I'd be able to really help Kelly out. I think she's got some issues with just kind of being really upset, and I understand that. And listen, I've learned that I can listen and be very, you know, understanding, you know, and just kind of let her vent if she needs to vent. And look, I'll be there for you. I just will. Okay? This thing's kicking around 8.5 minutes. I gotta rock and roll. I gotta get out of Dodge. Goodbye.